guys, first of all, the title of our concept paper is #Let Us Vote. The youth of today to rationally decide the leaders of tomorrow. And I am responsible for the background of the study or the introduction part of our paper. So why we came up with the title? First, the main purpose of our presentation is to persuade young teenagers to be registered voters and to vote wisely for the best future leaders of our society. Beyond their potential, the emotional and the social skills that make future leaders do their part as they voted by the youth have a greater impact on our society. My motivation for doing this paper is because I do believe in the quote saying that the youth of today is the leaders of tomorrow, the Nelson Mandela, and as a young teenager, for me it's time to do my part, even it's just writing the background of the study of our paper.
In 2022, new set of government officials will be elected to lead the Philippines. National election is important because it is when we, Filipino citizens, exercise our democratic right to choose the leader of our country. Leader who may bring process or lead us backwards. Today, Filipino youth compromises majority of the voting population. This means the future of our nation is in the hand of the youth to choose the right candidate or not. However, some Filipino youths, being first-time voter, do not know voting registration process as well, choosing the right candidate based on competency, qualifications, and moral standpoint. Due to this, it is important to educate the Filipino youth on how to vote and to choose the right or the best candidate.
So, what are the goals or objectives that we wish to achieve in our topic? Well, to start off, we wish to inform the youth on how important voting really is, and the specific process on the requirements they need to fulfill in order to vote. Next, we want to show them how their vote can greatly change the future of our own country and its people to a more better outcome. And lastly, we want to encourage fellow youth such as ourselves that their vote counts. And without their help, our country will continue to suffer with mistake that dates back on who won or who we chose to be leaders of our country during the elections without properly identifying their capabilities and competence to serve our great nation.
How did you gather these details? We use in-depth research and gathering of important information, and we search for factual and credible and related topics. What are your silent points? It is merely a matter of time before millennials become the largest and most powerful group driving future election in Philippines or in the world. Youth engagement in decision-making systems, whether democratic, civic, civil society, or otherwise, encourage their active citizenship and increases their participation. Youth nowadays are becoming active in politics because they wanted to have voice in the society and be part in shaping the future of their respective country.
This study will contribute to our society by educating the first-time voters or giving them a little background on how to process the voting registrations to be a registered voter this coming election in the year 2022. Also, this study will contribute to our country by encouraging them or the Filipinos to vote the best candidate that will lead in our country.
The limitations that we encountered in our study was the fact that we can only reach a small number of people due to the quarantine since our medium is limited only to webinars and online videos. Another challenge that we face is how uninterested majority of the youth are when it comes to politics. They also had the mindset that their vote won't affect the outcome of the elections, which is clearly not true. And the last problem we face is how hard it is for us to create this study with only basing on general knowledge as well as articles and research papers we found online. So, what can we do to overcome these issues? First, we must share the knowledge that we have learned at our webinars and videos throughout whoever would need this knowledge itself. So even if the person does not have a stable internet connection, he or she can still learn something that would greatly affect his or her decision-making skills in who to vote, and also learning how to vote themselves. Next, in order to appeal our message to the youth, we try to simplify the terms so it could be easily understood by the young adults, which helps them pique their interest in politics. Since one of the reasons why they aren't interested is because they don't even understand what is politics or how's politics running throughout our country. We will also inform them that their vote will help our society prosper and develop to a more sustainable and competent country. And lastly, we may ask for a professional guidance to people who has more appropriate knowledge than us so that we are able to distribute fair, honest, and reliable information to the youth. With this, we can now successfully continue with our study to ensure a brighter future of our country with the help of the youth, the so-called hope of tomorrow.